This video contains a brief explanation of the origins and history of the fictional character, the Slender Man. The Slender Man is a demonic fictional character with supernatural powers, who was originally created as an internet meme for forum, created by one of its users, Eric Knudsen, who also went by the name of Victor Surge in 2009. He is usually drawn as a tall thin man with pale skin, faceless, and wearing a black suit with tentacles coming out his back, and sometimes he is depicted with children, either holding their hands, or sometimes seen standing afar in the backgrounds of several pictures found online. Many stories surrounding his lore and mythology is of him abducting people, mainly children, similar to that of Pennywise the Dancing Clown, and making them lose their mind with some type of trauma. Slender Man was created on June 10, 2009 on a thread in the Something Awful internet forum. A contest was held to see who could Photoshop the best real-life photos, and to make them appear as if they were actual paranormal pictures taken. Victor Surge contributed 2 black and white images of groups of children, to which he added a tall, thin spectral figure wearing a black suit. Although previous entries had consisted solely of photographs, Surge supplemented his submission with snatches of text, supposedly from witnesses, describing the abductions of the groups of children, and giving the character the name, the Slender Man. The quote under the first photograph read, "We didn't want to go, we didn't want to kill them, but its persistent silence and outstretched arms horrified and comforted us at the same time. 1983, photographer unknown, presumed dead." The quote under the second photograph read, "One of 2 recovered photographs from the Sterling City Library blaze, notable for being taken the day which 14 children vanished and for what is referred to as the Slender Man. Deformities cited as film defects by officials. Fire at library occurred 1 week later. Actual photograph confiscated as evidence." 1986, photographer Mary Thomas, missing since June 13, 1986. These additions effectively transformed the photographs into a work of fiction. Subsequent posters expanded upon the character, adding their own visual or textual contributions. Knudsen has stated that he was inspired by several fictional characters and stories, such as The Mothman, Stephen King's The Mist, The Insidious Beast by Zach Parsons, and Mad Gasser of Mattoon, the tall man from the movie Phantasm, and survival horror games like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, and several other comic book and fictional television shows. On Saturday, May 31, 2014, in the city of Waukesha, in Waukesha County, Wisconsin, 2 12-year-old girls allegedly lured another girl, who was also the age of 12, allegedly lured another girl into the woods and stabbed her 19 times in order to impress Slender Man. After being stabbed multiple times, the 12-year-old teen crawled out to a roadway and lay down, where a cyclist found her and dialed 911. The teen was rushed to the hospital with multiple stab wounds, where she was an inch of her life. The teen was hospitalized for over 6 days, but soon was able to return to school. The cases of the 2 teen girls are still ongoing, and 2 separate trials are scheduled for October of 2017. Over the years, Slender Man has been referenced in several forms of media and entertainment, other fictional material that expands on his lore, and not necessarily sticking to the original mythology that was created, such as video games, literature, artwork, and many other forms of fictional entertainment. I hope you enjoyed the brief explanation and history and origins of the Slender Man. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.